Jatalia is a really strong poison character, but you need to know how to build her using the right gear and right artifact, and that's what we're gonna talk about in this video. Hello guys, Wilsonbox here, I hope everyone is doing well. This time we have Jatalia as our guest in this video and we're going to talk about her and about poison characters as well. So one thing to know about poison characters before I'm talking about Jatalia is how poison works. Because some people don't know this, it's a bit tricky, it's not clear, but so the poisons, let's check how the poisons work. So they deal 0.5% of the target's mate's HP as poison derivate damage, so it's derivate damage. And if you check here the enlightenment, it says that affects the value of derivate damage or becomes a coefficient of some skills directly, increases the hero's derivate damage by something. Derivate damage, additional damage generated by a specific skill, gains an enlightenment bonus but cannot trigger crit. So basically, this means if you give some enlightenment to your character, the poisons will do more damage. And Jatalia, it's also a bit different from the other characters, especially because her strongest skill is the ultimate, and the ultimate works with attack percentage and as well with derivate poison damage if you have a lot of poison stacks on the enemy target. So let's do just a quick test so you guys can understand the difference. So I've been testing this just to know the difference, and you guys can check the poison marks on the enemy. It's the yellow, the green. It's the green mark. So let's just start this. I don't need the artifact. This should be fine. I just want to check the poison damage. She will she will apply 5 stacks of poison. So 2, 3. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So with 3 stacks, she's taking 395. 395. So 6 stacks. 6 stacks. So 6 stacks, she's doing 658 for 6 stacks. And these stacks are calculated by single stack and depending on each hero. So if it's a hero with more enlightenment, will do more damage. And that's what I'm gonna show you guys. So this one, as you can see, she has only 226 enlightenment. So now we're gonna bring our Twitch. He's a great poison character, and Twitch has a lot of enlightenment. Of course, his skills work with enlightenment as well, but I just want to talk about the poisons. I don't care about the other damage. So both have a lot of accuracy because I want to apply this. So I just want to wait for the poisons, which probably is not going to do any stacks of poison. Maybe he did one there with the passive, but so it's already 1940. Okay, she's applying another stack, so 8 stacks, probably 5, 6 from her, and you guys can see 1430. Okay, some stacks from her, and I want to see it again, so 2000. So let's apply Twitch with his ultimate. He applies at least 5 stacks of poison, and you guys gonna see the difference of the damage of these poison stacks. So we have now a lot of stacks, guys, and you guys saw it. 9,000, 9,000, 9,000, almost 10,000 more damage. And 10,000 now. You guys can see the difference of the stacks if you're using enlightenment or not. If I go to Twitch, to enlightenment, you guys can see. Now, with this enlightenment, you guys can see it increased the hero's derivate damage by 134%, which is a lot. 134% of increased damage. And this, so as you guys saw, it's poison derivate damage. So all this enlightenment, it's increasing by 131% or 34 the poison stacks damage. So you guys need to know this because it's really important to build these poison characters if you guys know this. So enlightenment is a really important substat for these characters, or for Twitch for example, it's important for every skill. It works with enlightenment, so it will be really good. But let's keep talking about Jatalia, and I have something else to show you guys. So guys, with my poison team, I was doing around 50 million damage. After I do some changes to this character, to Jatalia, I'm doing much more. So this is after the 50% of the boss, so the boss is now 57, so it's a bit harder. Just doing more damage and stuff. So it's now 77 million from my poison team. And let's have a look at the gear I'm using now. So guys, I was using a different gear. I'm using a real set, but I was more focusing on my attack percentage and not my derivate damage. So the moment I changed out all of these, so now I don't focus anything on crit rate. I just want enlightenment, so you guys can see I have 163. I wish I had more. Probably this one will be better if you change to enlightenment. So I have attack percentage on this one with enlightenment, and attack percentage. Basically the substats you want on her will be enlightenment attack percentage, because that's how this ultimate works. But of course the enlightenment will increase the poison stacks, and if you're using the right artifact, so this one, the Queen's Fan, or if you're using the other one, the Vile Ink, is going to increase your ultimate damage a lot, and as well the poison stacks, because they are also a derivate damage. So this is the artifacts you want to use, you want to use on her, and you want to use some enlightenment as well, especially on this end game boss on season 3. This one, it will be really important that you're using this strategy. So I can show you all the other elements I'm using. So I'm using Durango as well, so it doesn't have much enlightenment, but again, you can give her more enlightenment. It's going to increase his poison stacks, but he's got a lot of accuracies. The guy is applying the defense penalty and poison stacks as well. And then of course I have Twitch with some accuracy, and he's got some enlightenment as well. These characters work, poison characters work, all of them work better with enlightenment. So just check, let's just check here, and you guys can see how much is increasing the derivate damage. So from here, 95% on this one, and this one it's increasing by 39%, because he has less enlightenment, and Jatalia it's increasing by 81%. So the more enlightenment you have, the more will be this derivate damage increased, and the more the poison stacks will do of damage. But for Jatalia, you just want to build her with enlightenment and attack percentage and one of these artifacts. And since you are focusing on your derivate damage, it doesn't matter if you have much crit rate, because the derivate damage doesn't crit. So you just want to have the more attack percentage and stuff that you can, because this ultimate increase the damage with derivate damage as well. It's 2% target max HP based on derivate poison damage. If you have more enlightenment, this damage will be increased because it's derivate, so it's going to increase by 85% according with the enlightenment. And again, if you have this, that is increasing your derivate damage for 7% per tile, is going to work really well as well. The Violet Ink increases the derivate damage as well, so it's the best. This is the best gear you can use on her. So basically, not just on this boss, but on every other content, especially for Jatalia, because his ultimate works with derivate damage as well, and you really need a lot of poison stacks on the enemy target. You need enlightenment and attack percentage. That's the most important substats or main stats that you want, and as well artifacts that focus on derivate damage. That's what you want, and with this you're going to do much more damage. You guys are gonna notice I was doing 50 million, she's doing most of my damage, guys. You can check in this video. So this was an actual fight I was doing, and you guys can see I was doing most of my damage just with Jatalia. She's crazy, she does a lot of damage, and especially for this boss that you need to wait for the 30 seconds if you don't want to have anyone to dispel these debuffs. She's really good because you can accumulate a lot of poison stacks, and then she's going to give a big boom to this boss, and sometimes she does like 7 million, 8 million just with one ultimate, which is crazy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope with this guide and with these tips You guys can increase your poison, just not Jatalia, but for every poison character you can increase your damage, guys. So I hope you liked this video. Don't forget, as always, leave your like and subscribe to my channel if you are not a subscriber yet. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.